Hey y'all, hello. On my way to Wegmans. I'm so upset. I didn't get to yoga this morning. Today was supposed to be a yoga day. Didn't get there in time because I had so much content to create. I was batch recording. Proud of myself. I always tell myself I'm proud of myself. Do that. If you're not already doing that, just remind yourself of how proud you are. Don't beat yourself up over stuff that you really just either can't control, or sometimes you just need to have grace, right? Sometimes you just need to, it's okay. Okay? So, no lift today. I already did 13,000 steps. I have 7,000 more to do. So, once I get done at Wegmans, I will come back home and finish out those steps. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys. So batch recording content, the pros and cons of it. First and foremost, I am an advocate for batch recording content. I didn't always used to be. But with anything that you do, the more you do stuff, which is why I'm telling y'all stop being so scary about every damn thing. The more you do stuff, the better you get at stuff. And by better, I mean you become more experienced. You figure out ways to make things quicker. You become more educated and knowledgeable and stuff because you just have more overall experience. So for a while, years ago, I used to record content every day. And I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of both so that you can, decide what's best for you. First, I used to record content every day. So I was uploading every day at this point. I realized that posting every day is definitely going to grow your platform. Still to this day, I still believe that. Still proven to be true. So I still post every day. But I wasn't very good at time management at all. Okay. And so I would post my video. Every video that I posted, I was literally making that day and then posting it at the time for that day. And posting and creating the content every day, it does a couple of things. One, it forces you, if you're doing something every day, it forces you to get better at it because you're literally doing it every day. So I stopped overthinking in the process of creating content every day because I'm doing it every day. I got better at creating content every day because I'm doing it every day. And I stopped being so camera shy and overthinking the whole process. If you are camera shy, I always tell my members inside of Glow Up Academy, make sure you join. If you're new to creating content, then you just need to create content every day. That's going to be by far the best way for you to get out of your head, is by creating content every day. It is so hard to do something every day and not get better at it. It's like damn near impossible. You could do something every day and not even try to get better at it. And you're just going to get better at it because you're doing it every day. And so by doing it every day, you're going to stop being camera shy. Literally. You're going to stop being camera shy. You're going to stop overthinking. You're just going to become an overall better content creator. And as far as what kind of content to post, like whatever your heart desires. When you first get started, y'all, I just want you to record a damn video and post it. Like, stop overthinking analytics, stop overthinking the strategy, stop overthinking everything. Just create the video and post it. Just post it. And stop asking other people for their opinion. They not content creators. Half the time you're asking people for their opinion on your content. They don't even have a YouTube channel. So what are you doing? Why does their opinion matter? It doesn't matter. Who cares what they think? Just create the content and post it. So if you're struggling with any of those things, overthinking, trying to be perfect, feeling awkward, having camera shyness, then this is your confirmation to just post or create content every day. Because I'm telling you, when you create content every day, you're going to get better without even trying. So just do that. Create content every day for a whole year. And I bet you that camera shyness and all that crap that you got going on in your head is going to disappear. Now, batch recording. As I became more experienced, got more comfortable, started doing better with time management and, having a flow, I batch record a lot of stuff. Now these videos right here are not batch recorded. These but I was like, okay, if I'm gonna start batch recording content, I need to choose days in which I'm not gonna be doing certain things so I have the time to batch record. The reason why I don't batch record these is because I don't have a plan with what I talk about. I just talk. And I just feel like this is more of like car chat, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of want the conversation to flow. I kind of want you to just feel like, you know, we vibing in the car. Like that's the flow I'm going for. So these are not batch recorded. I record these literally the day before it gets uploaded. But batch recording, first of all, batch recording, I'm gonna make sure I do that first thing in the morning, because batch recording takes a lot of daggone energy. I cannot make this up. Batch recording content is exhausting. Not in a sense of I hate talking about what I'm talking about, not at all. It's just because it's one video after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. Like you are literally in your zone. And sometimes when you batch record, you might not even be in your zone. And you still gotta make all this damn content. So that's why I do it when I have the most energy. So for me, it's first thing in the morning. Because I'm a morning person anyway. I think I told you that before. If you're a night owl, maybe for you, nighttime is best. Whenever you have most energy. But if you're working a full-time job and then you're going to come home and batch record, you could try it, see how that go. But I feel like more times than not, you're going to end up having to do your batch recording before you go to work. Because batch recording content, it can be extremely exhausting. I'm not even going to hold you. It really can be. So it really just depends on when you have the most energy, when you have the most time throughout the week, and you need to just knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Just knock that shit out, for real. But batch recording saves you so much time throughout the week and allows you to do other things for your business, like responding to comments, putting thumbnails on stuff. So this is how I'll do it. Because now I'm repurposing content. I'm posting 20 reels a day. Y'all probably have seen it. I've been doing this for about 4 days now. Like, we going crazy with it. So, and I have multiple platforms. So this is what I did today. Today, I batch recorded YouTube coaching content for this channel. This YouTube channel. I knocked out 7 long-form YouTube videos, which range from becoming more disciplined, thinking that you're doing enough but you're really not, building your confidence. I did 7 videos. All 7 are about 13 to 15 minutes long, somewhere up in there. I think 1 or 2 might have been like 10 minutes. But I strive for them to be at least 10 minutes, if not longer. Now, I just have what I do for my content. I do motivational content. I like stuff to just flow, like how this video is flowing. I don't like to overthink. And I'm encouraging you to stop overthinking too. I'll just have a talking point and I just let the video flow. I just let it flow. There are a lot of creators who just let stuff flow. There are also a lot of creators who like to add in jump cuts. It's really up to you what's best for you and your videos, your content, your vibe. But I personally, I just like to let stuff flow. It's just more natural for me. So I batch recorded all 7 videos. I got them uploaded to YouTube. When I get back home, after I eat and stuff, I gotta go to the bank. When I get back home, I'm gonna do my steps, move my body, or finish up my steps. I'm gonna go back home, I'm gonna sit in front of my laptop, and I'm gonna thumbnail them, put the pinned comment on them, and I'm gonna schedule them. And I got my 7 videos, because I upload every day. I upload a long form YouTube video on my coaching channel every single day. So those are done. So I ain't got to worry about the YouTube, the content, the coaching channel. They're done. Tomorrow I'm going to batch record school videos for my school. Now these are a lot more easier for me. They just flow a lot more quicker because they're shorter. These range between 3 minutes to 6 minutes. It really just depends on the topic. But again, I just let it flow. And then they're done. And I normally, because those are shorter videos, I can normally batch record about 8 to 10 in one setting. And that's how I let it flow. And so to repurpose this content, I put it through AI. and I let it chop up reels, and I post those reels across all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And that's how I knock out so much content. That's how I just keep it coming. Plus, I got so much content already. I be reposting the shit out of stuff, y'all. I cannot make this up. I tell y'all all the time, repost, repost, repost. Because your audience did not always see it. They did not always see it. It's always new people who ain't seen nothing that you done posted before. Do not be afraid to repost content. I do it all the time. And then the people who have seen it, they don't remember that shit. And even if they do, well, now it's a reminder. It's a reminder post. But we got to stop overthinking. I'm circling back to that. We got to stop overthinking. So if you do like fitness content, you could do videos talking about what kind of food you eat, how you stay in your caloric deficit, how you build muscle, whatever. If you're doing motivational content, spiritual content, mindset content, whatever. If you're doing maybe you're doing a journey. So I think in another video we talked about whatever type of life journey you're on, that's the type of content you should create. Don't underestimate the power of sitting in your car and making videos. I see those type of videos on YouTube all freaking day. Creator after creator, they be having like 100,000 views. They just sitting in their car talking about whatever, or they sitting in their kitchen talking about whatever the hell the topic is. They not overthinking the process. Like, it don't even have to be all that. Maybe you do makeup content. Okay, well, some of your videos could be you know, showing different looks, and then some of your videos you could be talking about different makeup brands, my top 5 foundations, when to do a smoky eye versus when to not. I don't know. Like, I'm just throwing out ideas here, but I'm just saying, like, everything doesn't have to be all over the top, because the more you overthink stuff, the more you just slow yourself down. The more you just slow down your progress, and then you're going to end up getting frustrated. You're going to start overanalyzing everything, and then you're not going to post at all. Then you're going to be sitting at square one, looking crazy and mad because you ain't putting no videos out. But the only way to stop overthinking is to just post it. You just got to post it. And also, too, as you post content more and more and more and more, you're going to start seeing what kind of content you tend to gravitate towards creating. Like, you might start off thinking, I'm just throwing out examples here. You might start off thinking that you like to talk about spiritual stuff. But the more and more and more you create, you might realize, you know what? I don't really like talking about spiritual stuff every day. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying? But you're only really going to figure that out by constantly creating content in that niche. And there's nothing wrong with changing your mind. You're not really going to know until you try a million things. That's with any type of business that you start. But a lot of times we feel like because we already told our friends we're going to do this niche, then we have to do it. Even though we done put out a couple videos and we decided, you know what? I really don't like this niche, but you feel obligated to it because that's what you said you wanted to do. No, I think you should try different stuff. Like, you really should. You should try different stuff. See what hits for you. See what doesn't. See where you feel the most creative. And that's the thing too. Like, content creation, it requires creativity. You're an artist. Content creation is artistry, and you're constantly being more and more and more creative, figuring out new ways to get your point across. A lot of people use content creation when they're stressed. I told y'all I use content creation as my therapy. I don't have friends. I done told y'all that I don't know how many times. Y'all are my friends. So just sitting in front of this camera and just talking to y'all, talking about what I'm going through, what's on my mind, things that I have been through, it's like therapy. It's a way for me to just get stuff off my chest. And I no longer overthink it. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to. I really did used to overthink. I really did. I used to overthink every single thing. Or I would allow, like, let's say I did a video on, okay, like for instance, prime example. I knew I wanted this channel to be motivational, right? Like, I knew that. But when I started posting content on this channel, I noticed videos where I was talking about how much I hated my 9 to 5. I saw that was getting me more views. Like just talking about the bullshit of 9 to 5s, corporate America, drama within work environments, right? So I would do more of those videos because I saw that's what people was watching. That's what people was relating to. But I noticed the more I was doing them, the more it felt toxic for me. Like, I cannot make this up. I really hated my 9 to 5. Like, I absolutely hated it. And so the more videos I was putting out talking about 9 to 5s, the more I started to feel drained. And it was just bringing up old memories of how much I hated that job. Like, it was toxic to keep talking about it. And so I decided, like, look, I'm not about to just make videos on a topic that I personally don't want to talk about. Like, I really don't want to make videos talking about how much I hated my 9 to 5. I bring it up here and there or when it's relevant, but I don't want to make video after video about hating your 9 to 5. I'm a solution-based person. I'm not someone who can just sit here and complain. Like, that is just not me. And I realized after like the 6th, 7th video that I was making about that, I realized I can't keep making these type of videos. And I'm not interested in attracting an audience of people who just want to complain about how much they hate their job. I'm trying to target people who hate their job and they want to do something about it. So I started making them type of videos. And I'm not going to allow views just because I made one video on a particular thing. I'm not going to allow that to dictate what I do. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to make the content. And there have been plenty of creators who have fallen victim. I don't like to use that word. I got to think of another word. But they have fallen... No, I don't like the word trapped either. But you get what I'm saying. Like, you see a certain topic is hitting in the algorithm. This could be on any platform, not just YouTube. But they keep making those type of videos because they want the views, they want the income. But that video topic is draining. They don't like talking about that. That's not where their spirit is. And I've done content like that before. And I don't want to keep doing that type of content. I'm talking about, like, I've done content that is going to make me money, but not necessarily something I want to do. I don't want to feel drained. I want to be excited and motivated and proud. You know what I'm saying? And if you keep making content for a particular niche just because you know it's going to get you views in the short term, that's just not something, I just don't feel like that's something you should be doing. You should not feel drained after you make content. You should feel motivated, inspired. You should feel productive and proud of yourself. But the only way you're going to figure out what you like to talk about, what you don't, is if you just keep creating. Just keep creating. See what sticks. See what resonates with you. See what don't. Like I said, here and there, I'll make videos about, you know, hating my 9 to 5 in my story, but that's not something I want to talk about every day. I don't want to talk about that shit every day. I'm done with it. I don't work there no more. You know, I'm not going to keep talking about something that drained me. I don't want to keep bringing up stuff. That's like, it low-key brings back PTSD. You feel me? So stop overthinking. If you're trying to get into content and you serious, some of y'all just be playing. But like, if you really serious, then you need to just go ahead and create content every day. Just don't overthink the amount of minutes, because I know someone gonna comment, how many minutes should it be? Don't matter. Just post. Shit, don't matter. Make it however many minutes you want to make it. Just daggone it, post the freaking video. Stop overthinking the logistics, because that overthinking crap gets you nowhere. You're going to end up stuck. And 2 years down the line, you're going to be doing the same thing. Talking about a YouTube channel, ain't starting no YouTube channel yet. Stop. Seriously. But anyways, just pulled up at Wegmans, about to go get me some blueberries and some granola for my yogurt. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.